God says He is trying to warn you, and He is begging you to hear Him right now because this is His last attempt to reach you before things shift in a way you may not be prepared for. You have been scrolling, distracted and busy, but if you skip this message, you could find yourself walking into huge trouble that was never meant for your story. Please, I urge you to open your heart to this message quickly, before the clock strikes 11:57 p.m., because time is of the essence and heaven is trying to intervene in your situation. Listen closely to what is being spoken over your life in this moment. If you scroll past this, if you treat this as just another piece of content, something you desperately need, something heaven has carefully aligned for your specific breakthrough, could slip right through your fingers, leaving you wondering why the answer never came. This is not just a warning to scare you, it is a cry from God's heart to yours, a plea from a Father who loves you too much to let you walk blindly into a storm. He is trying to get through to you before it is too late, before the trap is sprung, before the door closes. If you ignore this, you may miss a blessing that carries the power to change your entire life, a blessing that could rewrite your future and the future of your family. Do not let this moment pass you by as if it were nothing. Stay with this message until the very end, because you may not get another chance like this. A divine window of opportunity that is open right now. Comment Amen to affirm that your heart is finally open to receive. God is saying, I have been calling you, nudging you, sending you signs that you missed, and whispering in your spirit when you were quiet. But you have been too distracted to hear me. You have been too worn out from the battle, too caught in the noise of the world to recognize my voice. And now time is running out. This is my final attempt to reach you before something breaks, before you walk into a situation that could damage more than just your peace. It could shake your entire world. I am not here to fearmonger or to scare you. I am here to save you. I love you too much to stay silent while you walk toward the edge. I have watched you walk through storms that tried to bury you, storms that would have crushed anyone else. I have seen your tears fall in silence when you thought no one was watching. You have cried on your pillow at night, letting out the pain you hold in all day, and then got up the next morning and smiled like nothing happened. You have carried pain that no one else knows about, a heavy burden that you hide behind your strength. You have battled thoughts that try to convince you that you are alone, that no one cares, that you have been forgotten. But I was always there. I have not left you, not for a second. And right now, I need you to understand that this moment finding you is not random. This is divine. This is me reaching through time and space, breaking through the algorithm, to tell you to come back, come close, come quickly. Like this video, if you can feel your spirit stirring, if you can feel the warmth of my presence confirming that this is for you. That is not just emotion, that is me knocking at the door of your heart. What is coming ahead is not something you can afford to face unprepared. There are things the enemy has set in motion that are meant to blindside you, traps laid in the shadows that you cannot see. You think it is just a season of stress, just a coincidence that things are going wrong, just life being hard. But it is not. The enemy is moving subtly, planting confusion in your mind, feeding you lies about your worth, and creating distance between us so you are vulnerable. And I cannot let you walk into the next few days blind to this reality. I am begging you, listen to me. If you keep ignoring my warnings, if you keep silencing that still small voice inside you that says, stop or wait, you will find yourself in a place I never wanted you to end up in. Comment 1. If you believe this word is specifically for you, I know your heart is tired. I know you have been strong for too long, holding up the weight of the world for everyone else. I know people around you think you are okay because you smile, you keep going, and you don't complain. But I see the weight you carry. I see the exhaustion in your soul. And I'm telling you, I didn't create you to carry all of that on your own. I never asked you to be this exhausted. I never meant for you to battle in silence without my help. You have been trying to figure it all out, fix every problem, and hold it all together by yourself. But child, I am your God. You were never supposed to do this alone. I have angels assigned to you, waiting for your permission to move. I have protection surrounding you that you haven't even seen. There were moments this year that could have taken you out, accidents that should have happened, illnesses that should have overtaken you, betrayals and disasters meant to destroy you, but they never reached you because I blocked them. I stood in the gap because you are my beloved. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are chosen. And I still have plans. For you, plans to prosper you and bring you into a future filled with hope, not to harm you. But I need you to stop turning away when I speak. I need you to stop silencing your spirit when it convicts you or warns you. I am not trying to control you. I am trying to protect you. The enemy has been trying to distract you because he knows what I am about to do in your life. He has been attacking your mind, stealing your peace, shaking your confidence, and messing with your relationships because he is terrified. He knows your breakthrough is near. He knows your destiny is still unfolding, and that what I have placed inside you cannot be stopped if you stay connected to me. But if he can get you to turn your back, to ignore my voice, to walk into what looks harmless but is full of spiritual traps, he will delay what I am about to do, and I won't let that happen if you will just stay with me. This is not a small warning, this is serious. Something is being formed behind the scenes. A situation is about to present itself that looks ordinary, maybe even appealing. But I am telling you now, it is not from me. If you listen, I will show you. I will give you peace where there is truth and unease where there is deception. Follow my peace, not your feelings. Do not go where I didn't send you. You have been asking me for clarity, and this is it. You have been asking for signs, and this is one. Don't miss it. I am not telling you this to scare you. I am telling you this because you have been prayed for. Someone has been crying out to me for you. A grandmother, a mother, a friend, maybe even yourself in a moment of desperation. And I heard that prayer. I took it seriously. That is why I am speaking now, breaking through the noise of your day to reach you, because that prayer is being answered right now in this moment. Speaking of secrets and breakthroughs, did you know that there is a phrase just 9 words long that the FBI tried to hide? They discovered that this simple phrase flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It has already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks, but you are lucky to be seeing this, because the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it is deleted forever. There is still time to change course. There is still time to come back to me. I don't care how long you have been distant or how many times you messed up. Just come. Just surrender. I can do more with your surrender than you ever could with your effort. But you have to give me room to work in your life. I see what is around the corner, and you do not. I know what is coming next, and you do not. That is why I am asking you to trust me now, not when it makes sense, not when things feel better, but right now in the middle of the uncertainty, in the middle of the fear, and in the middle of your confusion. Trust me now, and I will show you why it was worth it to hold on. If you ignore this leading, if you push past this warning, you will walk into something that could break your heart, damage your future, and delay the very purpose you were born for. But if you listen, if you stay close to my voice, what I am about to do will leave you in awe. I have a blessing that has been specifically prepared for you, a miracle with your name on it, but it cannot meet you in disobedience. This blessing cannot reach you if you are still clinging to what I asked you to let go of. It cannot be poured out while you are still sitting at the wrong table, trusting the wrong voices and chasing the wrong things. You have been trying to force doors open that I closed for your protection. Come back into alignment with my will and watch how fast things change when you finally trust me. You have been surviving, barely keeping your head above water, but I am calling you to live. You have been coping with pain, managing your brokenness, but I am calling you to total freedom and healing. You have been doubting your worth, wondering if you are enough, but I am calling you to see yourself the way I do, redeemed, chosen, beloved, and worth dying for. Yes, I sent my Son for you, even knowing everything you would struggle with, even knowing the mistakes you would make. That is how deep my love goes for you. You have been at war within yourself, fighting a battle in your mind that no one else sees. You have been asking if I even hear you anymore, and yes, I do. I hear you. Even when your prayers are silent and you cannot find the words, I feel your aching. Even when no one else sees your pain or understands your struggle, I have not turned away from you. I have not forgotten you. There is something I need you to understand right now, something urgent that you cannot afford to miss. The choices you make in the coming days will matter more than you know. These decisions are not just for you, they will impact those connected to your life, your family, and your future. The enemy wants you distracted so you miss my direction. He wants you offended and bitter so you cannot receive my correction or my love. He wants you tired and worn out so you settle for less than what I promised you. That is why I am here, pressing into your spirit like never before, because you are standing at a crossroad, and this is not a season to guess your way through. This is a season to sit with me, seek me, and listen closely to my instruction. The delay you have been feeling, the waiting that has felt so unfair, it wasn't punishment, it was protection. I have been holding some things back from you, not because you are unworthy, but because you weren't ready yet. I would rather disappoint your timeline than let you walk into something that will crush your soul because you weren't prepared to carry it. I know what you have asked for. I know the prayers you have prayed in the secret place, and I promise I haven't forgotten a single one. But you have to trust that I see the full picture. You have to trust that if I haven't released it yet, it is because I love you too much to give it to you too soon. Look at the people in your life that I have removed. There have been people I removed for a reason. Some of them walked away and left you confused, wondering what you did wrong. Some betrayed you when you needed them the most. Some turned cold when all you showed them was love. And you have been asking, why did this happen? God, where were you when my heart broke? I was right there, guarding what they couldn't see. I was shielding you from plans they had that would have hurt you deeper than you know. It hurt to lose them, yes, but if they had stayed, they would have become the reason you lost yourself. So, I stepped in, not to harm you, but to heal you. Please comment 555 if you believe God is protecting you even in what feels like loss. I want to remind you of who you really are. You are not just surviving life, drifting from one day to the next. You were born for a divine purpose. You are not just a face in the crowd. You are chosen by heaven. I created you with precision. I planted dreams in your heart, not to tease you, but to guide you toward your destiny. But somewhere along the way, life hit hard. People said things that broke you. Experiences left you doubting your value. And slowly you stopped believing. You started settling. You began accepting things I never intended for you. But today, I am calling you out of that mindset. Today, I am shaking your spirit awake. This is the season where everything shifts. but only if you are listening. There is still time to change course. There is still time to come back to the center of my will. I don't care how long you've been distant or how many times you feel you've messed up. I don't care who gave up on you, who walked away, or who told you that you were too far gone. I haven't given up. I'm still here, standing right beside you, calling your name with the same love I had for you before the world tried to break you. You don't have to earn my love. You don't have to fix yourself first or stitch your own wounds before you approach me. Just come. Just be still. Just surrender. I can do more with your surrender in one moment than you could do with a lifetime of your own effort. You have been striving, fighting, and exhausting yourself trying to make things happen, but you have to give me room to move. I see what is around the corner, and you don't. I know what is coming next, and you don't. That is why I am asking you to trust me now, not when it makes sense to your logical mind, not when things finally feel better or safer. I am asking you to trust me right now, in the middle of the uncertainty, in the middle of the fear that grips you at night, in the middle of your confusion about which way to turn. Trust me now, and I will show you why it was worth it. If you ignore this, if you choose to rely on your own understanding, you will walk into something that could break your heart, damage your future, and delay the purpose I have placed on your life. But if you listen, if you stay close, what I am about to do will leave you in awe. I have a blessing that has been specifically prepared for you. It is a miracle with your name on it, designed for your specific situation, but it cannot meet you in disobedience. It cannot reach you if you are still clinging to the things I asked you to let go of. It cannot be poured out while you are still sitting at the wrong table, seeking validation from the wrong voices, and chasing things that will only leave you empty. Come back into alignment with me and watch how fast things change when you truly trust me. You have been living in survival mode, just trying to get through the day, but I am calling you to live abundantly. You have been coping with pain, managing your trauma, but I am calling you to total freedom and healing. You have been doubting your worth, listening to the lies of the enemy, but I am calling you to see yourself the way I do, redeemed, chosen, beloved, and worth dying for. Yes, I sent my son for you. Yes, even knowing everything you would struggle with, every mistake you would make, and every time you would doubt me. That is how deep my love goes. Comment 222. If you trust what God is speaking into your life right now. You have been at war within yourself, a silent battle that no one else sees. You have been asking if I even hear you anymore. And yes, I do. I hear you. Even when your prayers are silent, I feel your aching. Even when you smile to hide the pain, I see the tears in your spirit. I have not turned away. I have not forgotten you. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Comment 333. To declare your faith that God is with you in this very moment. There is something I need you to understand right now. The choices you make in the coming days will matter more than you know. This is not just about you, it is about those connected to your life, your family, your children, your lineage. The enemy wants you distracted, so you miss my direction. He wants you offended, so you close your heart to my correction. He wants you tired, so you settle for less than the promise I gave you. That is why I am pressing into your spirit like never before, because you are standing at a crossroads, and this is not a season to guess your way through. This is a season to sit with me, to seek my face, and to listen closely to my voice. The delay you have been feeling, the closed doors that frustrated you, it wasn't punishment, it was protection. I have been holding some things back, not because you are unworthy, but because you weren't ready yet. I would rather disappoint your timeline than let you walk into something that will crush your soul because you weren't prepared to carry the weight of it. I know what you have asked for. I know the prayers you have prayed for years, and I promise I haven't forgotten a single one. But you have to trust that I see the full picture. You have to trust that if I haven't released it yet, it's because I love you too much to give it too soon. Look at the people in your life. There have been people I removed for a reason. Some of them walked away and left you confused. Some betrayed you when you needed them most. Some turned cold when all you showed was love. And you've been asking, why did this happen? Where were you when my heart broke? I was right there, guarding what they couldn't see. I was shielding you from plans they had that would have hurt you deeper than you know. It hurt to lose them, yes, but if they had stayed, they would have become the reason you lost yourself. So I stepped in, not to harm you, but to heal you. Comment 555 if you believe God is protecting you, even in what feels like loss. I want to remind you of who you are. You are not just surviving life. You were born for a divine purpose. You are not just a face in the crowd. You are chose. By heaven. I created you with precision. I planted dreams in your heart, not to tease you, but to guide you. But somewhere along the way, life hit hard. People said things that broke you. Experiences left you doubting your value, and slowly you stopped believing. You started settling. You began accepting things I never intended for you. But today I am calling you out of that mindset. Today I am shaking your spirit awake. This is the season where everything shifts. But only if you're listening, only if you respond. I'm not going to force myself into your life. I wait to be invited. I wait for surrender. I wait for a heart that says, God, I need you. And if that's where you are right now, then prepare yourself, because I'm ready to move. I'm ready to heal. I'm ready to open doors that no man can shut and shut doors that no man can open. But you must take me seriously. This isn't the time to go back to what I rescued you from. A neuroscientist says, yes, a 9-word script long buried in government files can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There has been confusion around you. You've been unsure about what to do, where to go, who to trust. And I see how much you crave direction. That's why I'm telling you this now. I will guide you. I will speak to your heart, but not through the chaos. You have to make space for me. Turn down the volume of the world. Pull away from what keeps draining you. Get still, even if it's just for a moment. My voice isn't loud, but it's clear. And when I speak, peace will follow. You won't have to force anything. You'll just know. Do not ignore what your spirit is sensing. That unease is not your imagination. It's my spirit stirring inside you. I've been speaking through dreams, through delays, through doors that just wouldn't open. That wasn't rejection. That was redirection. I was leading you away from danger. But if you keep chasing what I've closed off, you'll walk into trouble I was trying to protect you from. Trust me, even when it hurts. Trust me, even when it's confusing. I am not punishing you. I am pulling you closer to where you're meant to be. If this message has touched your spirit and you are ready to walk in this new season of protection and purpose, please subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you are joining a community of believers standing in faith, ensuring you don't miss the next word God has for you. Subscribe now and claim your alignment with His will.